Hello. That was a well-timed last mouthful, wasn't it? What a... What a storming introduction. Here I am, chewing, finishing my lunch. It was a nice sandwich, that. Bit of ham and cheese, bit of onion, bit of cucumber in there. Mixing it up. Look at this thing. Welcome everybody. Azuma, Stefano, how's it going? I like the typo I saw. Azuma said, some engineer ting. Immersive engineering. It's a ting. Woo! Okay. Oh, wow. No sooner had we logged on, did the rains begin. So this thing is so cool, isn't it? Like, it's great to see the positive feedback on that episode. That last episode took me quite a long time. Oh no, don't worry, I loved the typo. It was banging. It's a ting. But yeah, it's great to see like how much positive feedback there was on that last episode, and I've already got a few things from the comments that we want to try right here, right now, as well as what we didn't get round to doing, which was making those like the molds. So where are they? These guys. So let's try what we were taught. Oh no, the A thing didn't work. How do we chuck things over here? Somebody said you hover over it and you press A on the keyboard. Do we need to have gotten out of that first and then A? No? We'll look into that. That was the first thing to try. Oh yeah, okay, so we need to sort out our inventory here. I literally just logged straight off. So let's do a bit of organization here. But yeah, I had loads of fun making that episode, and it just took a while to get out and get edited, because I took like nearly 2.5 hours of footage, because I was like learning as I was doing. I might check some key bindings. Yeah, because I was kind of learning what I was doing as I was doing it. I ended up just recording an awful lot of stuff that led to dead ends, or things where I thought I was doing the right thing and I actually wasn't. And as interesting as leaving some of that stuff is, as interesting it is to leave some of that stuff in, I couldn't leave it all in, and it was such an edit to get 2.5 hours down. I really struggled to get it down to even what I think the episode ended up being 37 minutes. So that's quite long. But that was as short as I could possibly make it, really, without ending up kind of compromising on the kind of pacing or the, because I don't want it to just be like a list of me just going like, bang, did this, did that, did this, did that. You need some comic relief in there too. So I'm going to pick up this hopper because someone said, firstly, it should just feed stuff straight into a chest at the other end, which would be cool. And then I wonder, can it presumably it's not going to take from that chest. Presumably, actually, if I'm honest, my gut tells me that we'd need to place this here. It did turn out good. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Like, I was pretty proud of the achievements that we'd made in that episode. It was pretty awesome. So let's just keep doing batches of the pig iron, really. The pig iron is really only useful. I think there's some recipes that call for pig iron on its own, but I think it's pretty much only useful for making steel. Oh, cool, nice one. Thanks, guys. Thank you kindly. So let's see if we can't get this thing working with a bit of automation in its game. Go on, if you just go into that chest, that'll just be a banger. Ah, beautiful. So, that's great. And that makes me think that a chest on the other side might do a similar thing. We don't really need this to be a double chest here. Ah, destroyed the wrong one. That's everything we had in there, isn't it? Yep. So. Oh, because we can't put ingots in chests. So the machine forces the ingot in to the chest, but we can't actually place ingots into chests ourselves. That makes sense. Kind of. Well, it doesn't make... I mean, I understand. Don't know if it makes a huge amount of, like, consistent sense, but... yeah, vanilla hopper. That's the next thing to try. And would it go on top like that? No, not there. Maybe there. There you go. Oh, baby. So this is awesome. So then we just like... presumably it's gonna... yeah. Oh my god, this is so cool. I love this shit. And even with even blasting it like that, like permanently for like 8, we're not seeing... are we seeing any power production required over here while this is happening? I don't think so. I've got like very little game sound here. There we go. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's still saying 0 RF per tick, even while we're using it up, implies to me that like we're just using such a small fraction of what we're generating that it doesn't even like... it doesn't even show. It doesn't even show there. But yeah, that's cool. It's a bit of a shame that this hopper looks so out of place, to be honest. I wonder if there's anything we can do that will make it look nicer. Maybe we could try putting it around this way on the side of that block, pushing in from behind. Or we just get rid of this double chest. We were talking about moving this double chest, weren't we? Should we do that now? Let's do that now. So if we were to use this chest over there for the books, maybe, and these odds and sods. Let's do a little bit of kind of space management around here right now. Keep that somewhere else. But now we should be able to afford to take the... hopefully that's the right one. No, it wasn't. Only problem is that banner there's in the way of us placing a double chest down here. And though... oh no, look, we could actually... oh yeah. We could just put it there. Oh, we can't put one there. Also, that's a stupid place for it anyway. I feel like the chest went somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? The Tinker's Forge making the TFC tools. It's a bit of a cheat, to be honest, not having the red or blue steel anvil, but we're going to do that in the next episode anyway. But yeah, the golems, like, that's a Thorncraft thing, isn't it? The golems, I definitely want to do that at some point. We'll get there. But how do we organise this area and make it look cool? I mean, maybe... how many of these things do we have, like... before they start despawning? So it's like 3 more than a single chest. And how many... Oops, hold on, 4 more. This is on the floor there. So how many slots is that? It's 9, isn't it? So it's 18. How many slots does a barrel have? Only 12. A little locker. Would a locker do it? 1 locker there would take all of the molds. So let's make a locker. I think that's a good plan. We're a bit thirsty and slow. That's better. It's quite loud, actually, on reflection. Here we are. Probably 8 pieces is more than enough. We need a 7th, don't we? Oh, we had a 7th. Whoops. That's fine. Let's convert that back. It's a shame. I mean, I think we can make reinforced lockers and things that look more pretty. And maybe in the long run we'll do that with one of these. Wait, let me just have a quick look. I'm actually curious. But we only really changed the colour around the edge. Like an iron one. Oh, disgusting. We need like a diamond or an emerald. Anyway. Oh no, we can use any gem. Oh, in fact, we can just use sheets. A steel sheet and a zinc sheet. Right, oh I see. Okay, it's all those different types. Let's just go with the standard for now. Yeah, this will work. Oh, whoops. Can I reach that from here? Perfect. Put that one at the end. I feel like that is more appropriate. Okay, so those all go in there. I think this guy belongs in there with them too. Because it's like, I think the press pieces, which we might make today. We'll make some of those now, I think, so that we can get some steel rods being produced. But oh my gosh, isn't this cool? And so then maybe we do, like, we move this guy under there. We can still access it, right? And that just makes that whole thing, I mean, the hopper still looks a little bit weird. Maybe we could do something cool with a particular type of wood. I don't know which one's going to be most suited for looking kind of like maybe this stuff. Just take one of these. Yeah, 8 pieces will be plenty. And just kind of make the thing look like it's reinforced a little bit. Oh, this has stopped. Why have you stopped? Out of wood. You don't see that every day. Excuse me? Oh, it started filling up with fresh water. That's so annoying. Go on, just... I can't do it quick enough. Okay. Here's what we can do. How irritating. Where is it? Like here. Oh my god. What a kerfuffle. Right, there we go. That's another thing. I think we'd planted some great woods, but I don't know if they have grown yet. Looks like they have, so we'll chop those down maybe in the morning. But let's get some more great wood in here for now. Gabriella, hello. Yeah, we can make double ingots and sheets. That is amazing. Like, we can basically do everything. Like, there's a lot we can do. Look at that. God, we're actually out of great wood. That's crazy. Let's chuck these in. Yep. In fact, we can just give that a little helping hand. Sweet. Cool. Where were we? That was a bit tangential. And did we eat all our food? We did. We need to go get some more food. Heyo. Oh, wow. Did I look at him? Sounds like I did. Maybe not. I think not. Just getting sounds. Okay, so... Ooh, okay, that's also bronze. That's interesting. But what I'm thinking is, like, can we just do... something like this? Where we just give it, like, the sense that the hopper is being held up. Kind of weird. Kind of weird looking because it's clearly wood. What about if there was one like here and one here and one here? Let's go with that for now. It looks better than a floating hopper, in my opinion. And we could even, although then we'll end up with that annoying thing where they're like kind of crossing through each other and looking a bit glitchy. Even chuck one back there. Let's go with that for now. It does a thing. Yeah, cool. Anyway, on with the show. So, what next? Oh yeah, this is the cobble that we use to keep fueling the lava back there. Yeah, okay, so get like, yeah, I know what you're saying. I've been like racking up the fall damage. It's been so jokes. That the death I had in that episode was really funny. That was so weird. I just couldn't see the saw there at all. And then I think we are gonna. We wanna. So like, okay, let's talk about some of the various other ideas I've got at the moment. Like, we go there, and there, and there, and there. And there. And there. Arguably that one there, maybe we should move it. But then it will overlap with the thingy, with the fence, which is a bit annoying. Or the fence in that area could just stop. Like we could have the fence stop here. Should we try that? And just give priority to the structure of the thing. So that actually means I need to remove those two as well. But then we can go. Yeah, we'll keep that there. Because that'll go into there, that's fine. This one's going to be a bit of a problematic type situation. Unless we remove that. Kind of feels plain without the fence sticking out. I don't know. Maybe I'm labouring this too much. That's fine. We come here. Oh, yeah, it was nice having the little Oh, hang on. I think we can still do it, can't we? If we put. Is this gonna work? If we did that. It's a bit of a weird look, but yeah, we can walk up it. It does the same. That's like a half slab. Oh no, it's not. I must have walked from there. It's too high, isn't it? I know what I've done wrong. It needs to be like there. There we go. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Chisel and bits. I do know chisel and bits. Put them near the hopper, the side things. What? So the... I don't know about this fence. I feel like it maybe should carry on. Maybe we should just put the fence back as well. And that actually might then give some... Yeah. I think it's fine. The slight glitchiness there I can handle for the shape of it actually being more uniform. These I don't like though. They just look weird. Like, I don't mind jumping. Let's jump instead of having it just look really strange. Ah, and also actually... Sorry, it's probably super annoying. I'm just like really obsessing over this. But that's the joy of streaming, I suppose. We have more time to see the process. If I was recording an episode right now, I would definitely be spending all this time messing around. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go with that. Let's just leave it at that. If we need to jump, we need to jump. So be it. We do a little jump. Or we get a load more great wood lumber for the little step there. So he gave it out. The hopper block. Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah. I could do chiseling. That's a very good point. We could do a similar thing out of stone there then, if we did that. This block that was missing there. And we need one there. Okay. He's all good. Right, let's just get rid of you. So, morning has broken, and let's start by then tooling this thing up. Because we're gonna... Can we still access the tool forge? Yeah, okay. Hey, Cutluhan, welcome. Welcome to the fold. Let's go get some food. That's something that we need to do. The water wheels look phenomenal though, don't they? And I'm very excited to see where else we can put all of that RF, because we have tons of it now. I thought the water wheels were going to be very temporary, just like a cheap initial sort of stop off. And they've turned out to kind of be potentially... Oh, whoops. So weird. That was funny. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, where was I? And so now we can just eat these as soon as we get them, I think. Or up until level 30. And then we save them for the next enchanting mission. In fact, let's leave it at that. That's enough hit points for now. So we're totally out of cheese. We've got a bit of bread left. But if I'm honest, I can't bother with sandwiches today. So let's just eat the bread. Is there something that's going to be going off sooner? These guys need a slice. Charcoal as carpets, that would be cool. Don't worry. I'm not going to ban anyone for posting a link or two when it's relevant. That's absolutely fine. Post away. But, yeah, you know, just within reason and stuff, innit? If it's, like, relevant to what we're chatting about, do the ting. Should we eat protein on the list? Yeah, come on. Let's eat some pistachio. Okay, that'll do. Oh, and that's something else that it reminds me of. It is winter. So, we should... And maybe we could do it for our little trip out today. Because I always like to do a little bit of an exploration on the streams. If we can leave the house. What we should do is we should make a ice saw. And then we should head to... where was it? There's a particular part where we found the graphite up to the north east. That was where the snow was last year. So I'm presuming if once we get into the main bit of winter, I don't know how much longer we've got. 22nd of December, yeah. So we're going to be getting into like the core of winter quite soon. So maybe we should head out there and grab some ice, because the food does spoil quite quickly, and I think if we had ice in that bunker, it would make a lot of difference. Right, but before we do anything, let's fully kit out this press. So we want to make, we might as well make all three of these while we're here. So let's do a shopping list. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So you can use like a can we use just like a copper sheet in there? It looks like it just takes them all. But maybe it's only taking alloys. I've not seen copper. Bismuth, just plain bismuth. That wasn't bismuth bronze, that was just bismuth. Oh, aluminium. It takes an aluminium one. Copper double sheet. Nickel sheet. It's just going through them all, isn't it? I'm fairly certain it would take zinc sheet. I'm fairly certain it would just take copper. Right, but steel sheets we're going to need 4 of for that guy. 4 of for that guy. And 4 of for that guy. And then we need the rod. We need to make the gear. Black bronze is what? Oh wow, these are actually complicated. Let's look at these again. Just... Okay, in fact, let's just find them. Wait, there was a weird looking one then. There was one that wasn't part of the main crew. Yeah, let's type in gear. We might be able to find it. That guy appeared. But we can't make them. I'm presuming a copper one will work. So we need a tin sleeve. So we need a sleeve mold. Do we have that mold already? Perfect. Okay. A tin sleeve. And then we need 4 gear pieces. Wow, so is that going to be 4 ingots for each sleeve mold? Gear piece mold. Oh, can we do the gear in tinkers too? I think this will work. And then we just need to weld them. So I guess they need to be hot. Right, and then we end up making them for free. Or rather just, yeah, that's cool. Okay. Okay. So what are we saying? That we need 12 steel sheets. which we totally can't make. Oh wait, no, maybe we can with the blue. Yes, we can. The blue one. Wait, is that steel there? Yeah, boy. Okay. So, let's grab our steel. Yeah, it looks like the Tinker's one isn't there for some reason. It's weird. So we need 12 sheets, so that is 24 ingots of our steel. Oh yeah, but we had 8 on us already. And then I'm hoping, can we make everything else out of aluminium? Aluminium rod, Immersive Engineering. It's not actually showing us it. Seems to have only a few that it accepts, but let's try it anyway because we've got so much aluminium. And can we make an aluminium gear? No. So the gear will have to be copper. And each of those is what? Going to be 1 ingot. And how many? And we just needed 1 of them, right? For the recipe, I think. Yeah, so 4 of those and 1 tin. Right? I think that'll be everything. Yeah, I could maybe use stone or wood. That's actually a good point. Oh, actually, I forgot to actually get the aluminium. Do I have... We've got the stone one there, so let's try and use that first. Okay, but the first protocol is to get used to how this workflow is. So, red comes off, blue goes on. Oh, right, they just do a straight swap like that. That's nice. Get that on there. And then we want to... Okay, here's something. Let's just do an experiment here. If we put 2 ingots in, and they go in 1 by 1, it knows to make it into a double because presumably because the blue hammerhead's on there. So we do want all of these into doubles. So if I just chuck them all in like that. Yeah, it feeds them in 2 at a time. Clever. That is clever. I like it. And I mean, oh my god, guys, like think about how long it would have taken to heat all this stuff up. I know the point is that I can automate this and I could walk away and do something else. But while the novelty is as it is, I want to sit and watch. There's the last one now. And that will be 12 double ingots. Oh, baby. And then, if we throw one of those in there, I think it automatically knows what we want to do with that sheet. Yeah, great. Chuck all those in. So we could actually make a batch more. When we make our next batch of red steel for the anvil, we don't even need to bother welding them over there. We just pour the ingots out, let them cool, and chuck them in here, and make double like red double ingots out of that. It's amazing, this, isn't it? Okay, over here we can be getting on with pouring this stuff though. We'll get those heated, and it's the gear pieces that we want, and they're done. Ah, it's so beautiful. I agree. Gorgeous. Okay. So hopefully we're not ballsing this up. Wow, that took its time to set. The ingot's set like that. But as you like. Cool. And while that's pouring, we can probably get this tin warming. Ooh, baby, baby. I want more things to do with this. We need to do more. I just want to use it all the time. What we could do as well is we could head to the mob farm and just like grind out a load more pig iron and shove like, you know, 64 ingots of pig iron into that hopper. Because that would be a satisfying thing to watch happen at the end, wouldn't it? Now, like that. I'll grab that guy. Put these guys back. Oh yeah, we can actually test the stone tool rod now, can't we? Unless, am I forgetting something, or is the recipe literally just that? Seems like stone isn't going to work, unless I'm just wrong. I might have just forgotten. Yeah, so stone isn't, it's not going to cut the mustard. What's like the cheapest, like, tinker's one we can do? Iron. I'm happy to just do an iron one. We could use that cobalt one we've got there, but I'd rather save the cobalt rod. Because cobalt is nice. But yeah, like, we've got iron for days. I mean, we could even consider, given we've got our steel production now to a point where we don't actually need iron ore, we could consider converting all of this into iron. And just having stacks and stacks of iron down there for various recipes. Or you could do with the link. Where is the link? What? Wait, I'm confused. Gabriella, sorry. What's the link for? That's a really dumb question. I probably just missed it. You probably said it in the chat already, and I just missed it. Where is it? Tool rod. Am I being an idiot? Do we need more? Interesting. Okay, so the link's just been removed. Oh well, deep. Send it to me on Twitter. Oh yeah, of course. This is just for like oh god, yeah, I'm such an amateur with tinkers. That's how we do. I didn't know this. Just like it, I just use tinkers so infrequently. Moron. You got my back. This is this is why I need people commenting. Oh, okay, nice. There we go. Boom. We're going to be able to make 2 of these, aren't we? Yeah. So that's cool. Have a cheeky spare on the go. That's another task, is to make a load of brass and just actually finish making all of the casts so they're just always there when we need them. Okay, good. So there's that one. And then we just need like any sheet, right? So we need to make a sheet. And then I bet these don't need warming. I reckon they just weld. They do need warming. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to do that then. That's a bit of a pain in the ass. But it can be done. Okay. Get rid of this charcoal that's in our inventory as well, just clogging up things. Clogging up space. And then we need a couple of ingots of something to make a sheet out of. So let's make a copper one. Because worst case scenario, we can use the copper sheet to make more wires. So are you saying like, because they could go along there? Is that what you mean? So it connects to the rest of the machine? Like out of here and across. Anyway, that's definitely food for thought. We can do this, can't we? I took them both, yeah. It's going to make a double ingot. Beautiful. How long will I stream? I am going to stream till about 4 PM today. So probably for another 3 hours. Something like that. 3 more hours. Yeah, we started a bit late, didn't we? We started at 12:30. So maybe I'll go till 4:30. 3 and a bit hours. Yes, it's in a box. I'm with you. I follow you that far. Voila. Uh-oh, these are going to have melted, aren't they? I've lost them. I bet I've lost them. The tin thing's gone. It's gone, buddy. Oh, okay, you just mean like subdivide them. I'm with you. Yeah, we can give that a go. The problem is, I find tricky with that is because the blocks are split into 8. It's it can be quite tricky. Right, I need to pay attention to those guys next time. Enough bits in the house. How's it going? Yeah, I reckon Gabriella means like a plus sign, but the problem is then you'd have to make it too thick because of even numbers. It wouldn't be centered. That would be my only fear. Okay, we're going to try this again. without getting distracted. Melting it. We're just going to have to stay here and pay close attention. Have a little drink. Ooh. That would be interesting to test. My gut is telling me that no, we probably can't. Slice the scaffolding blocks. The TFC chisel's a bit funny like that. There are certain things it likes and most things it doesn't. I think I've got one. Actually, maybe not. No, I think I do. I think the recipe I did was quite a lot. My God, look, the tin really gets workable very quickly, doesn't it? It can work already. And it's not even red yet. And it can weld at that point. Okay, so we'll take this guy out. Wait for the copper rack wheel to get a bit hotter first. Let me put that in pride of place. Yeah, I think so. I must admit, I'm surprised that these things need heating, but I suppose they're a TFC mod pack, aren't they? The Surgent thing. Right, that can weld. Take it out for a second. Just let that catch up. Okay. Both can weld. That's danger. Let's go. Quick, quick, quick. Whee! Did it immediately cool down? Yeah, it did. Okay, got there. So, last but not least. So, shout if there's anything else that we can do with this in terms of like things we can fit onto it. But I think with the 2 hammerheads, in fact, look, we can even take it off now. Can we? There we go. Literally, the locker's the perfect size for every mold, the 3 metal press things, and the 2 and the 2 hammerheads. So yeah, if it needs anything more, then we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board a little bit, but that's fine. Just chuck those in there for now, I suppose. A cauldron. Wow. Let's have a look at that. Whoops. Is that spell cauldron? Am I just putting a U in where it shouldn't be there? Sand. Wow. To make sandstone. Like vanilla sandstone. That's so random. That recipe hasn't changed. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can put anvils into it. But I couldn't understand why you would do that. Look, let me show you. Red steel hammerhead. Red steel hammerhead? Seems a bit weird. And it's only the red and blue steel ones. Does it duplicate it, do you think? Sandstone in the sagma makes saltpeter. Wow. Okay, there's a crazy like web of things to research with this, I suppose. But for now, we can do almost all the things that we want to do with this guy now. So that's pretty good. So let's make a ice saw, because we are in winter and we do need to go on an ice sawing mission, I think. Iron's going to be fine, but it does require a double ingot. I was hoping it would require a double ingot. Oh, unless. Yeah, there's no mold. There would be a mold here in this list now if there was one. Because there's not even, we can't even make copper ones. Or can we? We can. But the only way to do it is on an anvil. Okay, well, nevertheless, we still need to make our double ingot. And how should we do that? How should we make our double ingot? I don't know. Should we press it? Should we do some metal pressing? Yeah. Let's do it. So we need the blue guy, I think, right? The red guy's literally just for pig iron to steel. And the blue guy's for everything else, I think. Hey. Thank you. You're too kind. So we need this going again. And where are our molds? Do we just have them? Oh yeah, okay, fine. You know what we should do? We should just have 5 in each of these, because that's why we made 25, wasn't it? Oh, in fact, we've got some spares. But they can just live there. That's convenient. This guy needs to get nice and hot. can put some of this stuff away, I think, while that iron heats up. Now, it took me absolutely ages to find these hoppers. So I'm going to convert it to a vanilla one. And then we can just keep it in vanilla blocks here with the dispenser. That's where I came to look for it first. I expected the hoppers to be in here. And I ran around my entire base for ages until I came to this miscellaneous chest and found them in there. Which is pretty weird. The treated wood. Oh yeah, let's use some of our different roots around here. There we go. And we can come and chop those down in a minute as well. And plant some more. But yeah, this area's got such a nice flow to it now with all these different different pathways we've made, you know. I love the kind of the flow, the ebb and flow. What we got in there? Nothing. Cool. How's this guy getting on? Only bright red. Okay, it's a risk, but one I'm willing to take. Just put those back. And then come back up. Grab a bit of pistachio. Really? If we were to be grinding mobs like that, though, we wouldn't get our looting effects, would we, and things like that. Do you get XP from killing them like that? It'll be interesting. Little experiment. Okay, dude's yellow is probably enough. Although it is a new thing, we don't... Alright, ice ore. So what do we need? We need to draw, upset, and then hammer. That was close, that. Draw, upset, hammer. Oh, so was that. That's the one. Boom. Yeah. I suppose you're right. Yeah, that's true, mate. Okay, here's a question I have that because I've never done Ender IO apart from just like crafting odd things here and there. But how do we make use of the spawners that we've broken? These broken spawners, like what? Like we've got tons of these. A soul binder. Still a broken spawner though. Like how do we turn a broken spawner into one that's like ready to go? Is that possible? Oh, nice one. Thanks, Gabriella. Yeah, like get the word out there. Spread the word, baby. No, I appreciate that. That's awesome. Oh, the other thing I've noticed as a little incentive for anybody who's unsubscribed, we're at 418, so like very shortly we'll be at 420 subscribers. Just saying. Okay, we've got our ice ore. Look for powered spawner. Okay. It looks like they might have taken them out. Oh no, powered spawner. There we go. Powered spawner empty. Combined with a broken spawner in an anvil. Ah. Right. Okay, so we'll need that soul binder to make these things. We've got loads of heads. That's not a problem. Electrical steel. Okay, so it looks like we would need to go deep into Ender IO. 419 now. Okay. Woo. All right, nice one, guys. That's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, wicked. Wicked. We're going to definitely look at that. Okay, so do we head out now? You know what we could do while we head out? Should we just munch all of this and start and just turn it all into steel? Let's leave one solitary ingot. But we'll get all these turned into steel while we're away. Because it's just cool. It's only 16 anyway. Chuck them in. Oh wait, no. It's going to start making double ingots, isn't it? We can melt them down, can't we? That was dumb. Will they melt down in here? Yeah. Cool. We gotta be careful about that. There we go. Yes. Moldenification. 420th. It's a good day to be alive, Nico. Blaze it, 425. It is also April 2020, yeah. It's a 420 month. And we're like, it's a shame, isn't it? What we could do is like in like 2 weeks time on 420, like a bunch of you unsubscribe so that we're on 420, on 420, on the 4th of the 20. So it's fine. I'll be all right. I think this is a satisfying enough situation without making some mad ploy. Oh, that's disgusting. We just lost those ingots, basically. Miller buckets. Oh, no, okay. The ingots are still coming out. Why is it measured so differently? Pig iron. That's something weird. But, okay, we got our 4 ingots back. That's the main thing. But that was super strange. Alright, big in the game. And then these just go back in there. Right, let's get ready to go. So we want you. Oh, we need to take this bad boy off. And that's fine. We'll put you on the bar. Got a decent amount of food on us. Special for a 420 special. I was thinking about doing a 420 subscriber special, but we've hit that now. But that's fine. Maybe I'll do something funny this evening. Who knows? A giant bong, yeah, giant TFC bong. I think you can do that, can't you? Isn't there? Wait, hold on. No, calamari. Isn't it in PS? What psychedel? Yeah, Psychedelicraft, right? Has. I'm pretty sure it at least has tobacco in it. But I thought you could like make a pipe and stuff. There's just loads of like booze. 22 pages of booze in Psychedelicraft. That's kind of hilarious. Cannabis Leaf. See, I was right. Pipe. Bong. There actually is a bong. That's astonishing. Okay, we could even make that. The problem with the Cannabis Leaf is where do we get that from? It probably doesn't spawn in the world. Cannabis tea. This is hilarious. I do have some tobacco though, so we could at least have like a tobacco-y bong, which kind of defeats the point. Especially as now I've stopped smoking to get rid of tobacco from my intake. So I find other methods to you know, get the desired effects without having tobacco be involved. So that would, yeah, that probably wouldn't really suit. Elderberries give cannabis seeds, do they now? So where are the seeds? Am I missing them? Oh, baby. Okay, well, we're going to do that one day. That's funny. But I think we're ready to go. Is there anything else that we always regret not bringing with us when we go out? That's a good question. I imagine it's only funny. Like, they're just like kind of cosmetic and like role-play-y kind of items, right? But maybe there's cool recipes you can do. Or do they give you buffs? Like, if I'm really stoned, does that mean that I'm like, I don't know. Hash muffin. Okay, that's cool. So instead of the smoke, we could actually be true to my new way of life, my new health kick. And go for the muffin. It's really funny. Anyway, my one concern is that if we mission it all the way, is it like actual winter at this point? That's not what I meant to press. Wait. Sorry, I'm flopping. Still saying early winter. Oh, it's nearly my birthday. My birthday's Boxing Day, isn't it? Just for a laugh. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I can't think of any other reason why we shouldn't, apart from maybe early winter won't be quite cold enough. But if that's the case, then we'll just explore a little bit more in that direction anyway, which we haven't done, because there's all this space in between. We've got a little bit left on our pro picks, probably fine. We've got some torches on us, we've got a bit of food. Okay, let's go. And what we'll do is we'll probably come back via the mob farm. But I was going to probably wait to upgrade that in an episode, because I think that'd be an interesting thing to show in an episode. I'm thinking with the mob farm, right, at the moment, like, they're not taking any fall damage. It'd be nice for them to take some fall damage. Oh, I should have cut down my trees and replanted them before I left. We'll definitely have to experiment with psychedelic craft, and having an episode that comes out on 420 to do that sounds like a very appropriate thing to do. And you know, you never know, maybe putting... Oops, sorry, my web WhatsApp's on. Might have to just get rid of that for a second quickly, so it's not beeping in our face. The message was from Nico, telling me to tell everyone to subscribe. I love how committed Nico is to promoting me, more than I am. Anyway, what was I saying? The mob farm. So the upgrades that I want to... Oh yeah, no, that's what I was saying. About psychedelic craft. If we did something stupid like that on 420, where we like just have an episode dedicated to psychedelic craft, is that cool? It looks like we've been here before, but I might just take a load anyway while we're here. Can never get too much. Yeah, we don't have a waypoint here. Go. Coal. It might be the kind of thing that's like, it's one of those stupid stunts, isn't it? That we could potentially get a little bit of a viral sort of thing going on if it started to spread in the right circles. Oh, that was stupid, wasn't it? I killed a zombie though. But we probably destroyed like tons of the coal that there is here for us. Wow, this is cool. There's a lot of crap here. Okay. Yeah, the official server would be jokes. I'm kind of tempted to like get a little bit of a presence going on there. That could be funny. Like just like rock in, maybe like open up a little shop or something. Don't know how many people still play on the official server though. I've only jumped onto it once before just to like run around and just have jokes. But I didn't actually like build or do anything. Oh, I want to find somewhere where I can use my hammer. I'm not really satisfied just mining this like the average. Whee. If we find the proper dense spot where we can just like hammer, 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 that's when the magic happens. Oh, is it? Thanks for sharing, Nico. Jokes. Yeah, these are the realities of quarantine life. That was dumb again, but whatever. How much have we got? A few stacks. Just a few stacks. Let's get up to 3 stacks and then we'll call it. Uh-oh. That looks like a location I'm willing to roll the dice on. The only thing that I don't like about these torches is that you can't like explore with them. You can't like, they don't like light up when they're in your hand, is what I mean. It's a slight annoyance. Okay, it looks like there's some sphalerite here too. But probably not going to read anything but the coal. Satin spar. Oh, wow. Okay. This is where we should have come straight away, like. 61. 62. Go on, give us 2 pieces for this one. 63. There'll be 2 pieces now in it. 6. Okay, fine. Let's carry on our mission here. So they've upgraded the server now to 1.12. That's maybe a shame. Oh, wow. That bear just like fell out of the sky. Kamikaze bear. Sweet. I love this thing. We need to make more charges for it, actually. That's the point. Like, we could... It'd be risky, but we could try and get up into that tree. Okay, nice. That worked a treat. Problem is we won't be able to jump out of it properly. Okay, that'll do. Interesting. Yeah, I've not tried 1.12 TFC because the concept of it alone, to be honest, put me off a little bit. Like, I don't know, in a way I'm curious, and I got really excited when I heard about them working on Terrafirmacraft 2 when Biox was doing that 3 years ago or however long ago it was. But I understand that's been canned. Yeah, that does sound dumb. That sounds like a... Also, I don't know. I don't want things coming and breaking my blocks. Like creepers, I can just about tolerate because it's a relatively small impact and you can kind of control it in ways that seem to make sense. But yeah, that does sound pretty dry. Now, I've come here just to do a little bit more exploring in this area because we did quite a bit of exploring in this area already, and I don't think there was much here that we didn't already find, but you never know. Just as we're coming past, it might be worth just poking our heads in and just seeing what's occurring. But to be honest, it seems pretty standard. What would be fun, if we can find it, is to spend the night tonight in our tree house. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. Get one of these guys converted. So we can hold it. There we go. You can see what we're doing. I think our treehouse is by the ravine. Whether it's this ravine or the other one, I can't remember. I think it might be the other one. In this direction then. Just want to check in, you know. See how the old place is doing. Oh, I see. Okay. That is weird. Here it is. So replace the blocks. Yeah, it's just a hassle. Nice. Okay, so presumably we had torches here that have gone out. Yes. So let's get rid of that. And bring one of these into the situation. There's some permanent lighting up here. Let's have a sleep. There's no place like treehouse. There was one thing that I thought we might find here that we didn't have yet, and it's that stuff that you use to make blaze powder. This cinder pearl. But I couldn't see any cinder pearl here. But every other Thorncrafty plant that we found here. So I thought that was something to look out for. But maybe is cinder pearl like a Thorncraft thing that happens in the nether? That's why we're not seeing it here, perhaps. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some weird things about TFC in 1.7, but to be honest, I think it's fine. Like, it works really well as far as I'm concerned. Orange tulip. Can we get dyes from these? Easy. We probably have to crush them up, don't we? Okay, let's leave you here. If we need to come back for flowers, we know where to come. Cinder pearls found in deserts. Righto. Nice one. We're going to have to That's one of the other things I was thinking was like cactuses. I don't think I've ever properly found a desert in TFC. I'm not even sure if they actually exist. Do deserts exist in TFC? Anyway. I hope we haven't come out here too early and we're just way ahead of the game in terms of getting some ice. There is some snow over there. But is it just because that snow is yet to melt? I don't see any ice. This is where the graphite we found was, but we have so much graphite, honestly, we don't need to grab any more. We did that maybe last stream. So yeah. It doesn't look good, does it? It's Christmas Day. That's nice. Merry Christmas. Yeah, no ice. We might have jumped the gun. We might have come here too soon. Can we make ice out of snow if we dig a load of snow? Is there a way to do that? Oh wait, hold on, yeah, it's not even packed ice, we just want actual ice. But no, it doesn't look like it. What about snow itself? Can we put snow into the cellar? Yeah, Azuman, that's what I was just thinking. Hardcore TFC, what you mean, like just playing in hardcore mode where if I die it's over? I would be up for that, doing a hardcore run. I can't promise it would last very long. Let's take a load of snow. And see if it works. The ice would be the ideal though. Hopefully if we just hang out here for long enough. You know, just find some more things to dig. Maybe just keep exploring further west. Yeah, I think it does too. There's something really familiar to me that it's like snow or ice. I don't know. So long to gather though, isn't it? Snow, such a pain in the ass. Joe, good day. How are you? I've got a few bits, a few pieces here. Okay, great. Snow works. Good. Well, let's just go with that then. We've got our ice saw for when we might need it anyway. There's a load of clay there too. I'm just surprised that we're seeing so much snow but no ice. But I guess all this snow's in the process of melting probably, isn't it? Probably doing this where there's sand is a bad idea. It's just going to end up taking all the sand. We want it up where it's on the top of a load of stone. How big is this sort of space? It looks like quite a small island really. There's ice down south. Should we head down there? It looks like scraps, to be honest. But let's check it out. Hopefully we can get high up over here. Is that walnut, isn't it? Yeah, we've got those. Without a boat, this might be annoying. Can I be bothered to make a boat, though? Yeah, come on, let's make a boat. And we're nearly at the stack of 32 snow, so let's do that first. Don't know how much more we need. Perfect. 32. Lovely. Axe. Chestnut planks look so good. I love them. Right, yeah, I bet that ice lasts way longer, which is why you need the specialist tool and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised, because I think ice lasts absolutely ages. Doesn't it? Let's see if we can get in and around here. I reckon the ice might be like melting as we're approaching. See if we can just get there quick enough and just get as much of it as we can while we can. Go, go, go. There's some. Nice. I think we just come too early, didn't we? Probably should have waited till like February. I don't know. How does it work? If we wait till night time, I wonder if it just starts getting colder. What are we questing for? We actually just come out for ice and just to see this corner of the map a little bit. There's nothing in particular. We're always looking for lapis. So any opportunity to find some marble and some potential lapis would be good. There's a few other resources that we're a little bit low on. That would be good to grab. Like if we saw any tin or zinc or bismuth, I'd take those. Anything rich, we're gonna grab a load of. This is quite time consuming. Ooh. Hello, somebody wants to speak to me. Who's this then? It's potentially a worky thing. I can wait. So 15 blocks so far, that's it. Let's get rid of the dirt and the 2 sticks and that stone. We don't need and that. And we'll keep those. But can we... The boats don't stack, do they? Oh, they do stack. Perfect. Alright, we need to sleep for the night. Have a little rest. It's the ice hype. Give the pistachio a little chop. Where's there more? Right, down in there. We're heading in the right direction then. Just the other side of this ravine. This is all chalk here, isn't it? Yeah, I remember. We're thirsty, aren't we? Okay, onwards. Oh my god. That dude looked particularly scary. That sound is scary too. Don't look back. Don't look back. Just keep running. Dude was super scary. Okay. There you are. Oh wow, yeah, look, it's like all the ice that was here has pretty much disappeared as we loaded the chunks in. It's gone, buddy. But look on the bright side. It's gone, buddy. Wintergreen. Don't know if we have these. I love how wintergreen bushes blossom in autumn. It makes no sense. So how much did we get? Only 17 pieces. Yeah. Okay. Well, part of my gut reaction to this is that actually it's going to be north. The further north we go, the more ice we're likely to see. Oh, we saw a lot down there too. Oh, I don't know. Get some clay. Yeah, good idea. We had to go quite a long way to get clay last time. Should we do this here? And let's get organised. Hopefully we can turn this 3 stacks of coal into 2 stacks. Yep, easy. Get those in there. I do want to keep that sand. Yeah, maybe we'll grab a bit more snow later. That'll do for now. Oh, actually, you know, the other thing I wanted to do is put the chest plate in there. Yeah, fine. Cool, let's have a little munch. Yeah, it is starting to become very rare, the clay. Like the last episode where I had to go out and get clay, it took me quite a while to find some, actually. Just working out from my base in these kind of circles. This looks like a huge deposit here as well. And this shovel is nice and fast. Maybe we should invest in some more tinker's tools as well. Like in a situation like this, mining clay, or like, in fact, almost always with a shovel, you're going to want the big one. Unless you're using the shovel just to like remove individual blocks when you're building. Like getting rid of bits of dirt here and there for building purposes. Gathering resources with a shovel almost always involves a large mound like this of either sand or clay or gravel. So that heavy duty 3x3 shovel thing, getting one of those out of cobalt would be amazing. So actually, and that's a point, if we see cobalt, and I wouldn't mind maybe going and grabbing some more wherever we might be able to find it, because that's probably in the long run what we're going to put a lot of tools, you know, a lot of tools are going to go into that. I mean, this is black steel and efficiency 4, it's pretty quick, but I would imagine that cobalt with a load of redstone would be quicker. And if it was doing 3x3, stop it. Hey, that's a clever idea, Joe. That's smart. That's good thinking. I can't be trusted. Like, we need we need some regulations. But you're right that it's not even less if it's like not even less efficient, because we literally have to put the backpack down anyway in order to place the bedroll. So just having to put the backpack down to get it out, it doesn't actually add another step like I intuitively would think. It's still more convenient to have the bedroll in your inventory, but it just isn't. Bang on. So this is going to be a lot of clay, but let's just do it. Let's just take it all. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Is that most of the top of it gone? This is an absolutely huge deposit, isn't it? But yeah, worth doing. Especially when you find a big one like this, I suppose. So, we've got quite a lot of time though today. Like, there's another 2 hours, so we're probably going to finish this trip before we need to finish the stream. So we can get back to the base and do a few more bits and bobs. And I'm open to suggestions. It's a lot of dirt. We might as well take the dirt back. Don't know what we'd ever use it for, but you never know. Some recipes suddenly require it, and then we'll be like, oh. Oh look, there's a load of chalk gravel here. Should we see what chalk gives us? A little bit of sifting could be a nice thing to do. Or in fact, no, what was it? It was the sifting of dust gets you loads of Thorncraft stuff, isn't it? Yeah, look, all the little shards. We get loads of different powders, including sulfur and saltpeter. So you're kind of like basically grinding gravel with this dust, aren't you? And then there's ex nihilo dust, which has the same stuff. So what's easier to make? Right, that's it. Is it just with the hammer? Is that one just a can? Wow, yeah, so either way, making dust is like really, really long. That's a shame. Yeah, okay. Should we just quickly look at what chalk? Gravel. Gravel. There it is. Oh, the road. The road makes you walk faster, doesn't it? Make a cobblestone generator. Blimey. Well, is there an automatic hammer thing? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's a way of doing this without just using the actual hammer. Here we go. So it's got selenite, satin spar, quartz, kaolinite, gypsum, bit of platinum, bismuth. Nothing that massively excites me. Oh yeah, I worked out there's something we found that we supposed to do with this. I think you can put it into the coke oven, can't you? Something like that. Anyway, that's a lot of. There's a lot of clay. Let's have a little sleep. Yeah, the sag mill looks like a really interesting piece of kit. That looks like one I want to play with. So I think, unless more of it's disappeared, let's head south to that area to see if we can't pick up more ice. And then we'll head head home via the mob farm. So if we put cobble in, where's the normal cobble? See what recipes we've got there. Block placer. So the block placer is what we'd want. Because then you'd place your cobblestone automatically, wouldn't you? Quartz grindstone. Is that an automated kern? Because those could work if we just had a load of them that we manually fill with a stack of cobblestone and then wander off. Oh wow, you can smoothen it back up. Wait, what's the second page of that? Okay, that's back to the top then, isn't it? So where's the vanilla one? Presume those are all the same recipes we just saw. Okay. Indeed it is. Shapeless. Path. Jokes. Right. Yes, you're right. Sag mill. And then are we back to the top? Yes, so get back to the sag mill then. What about the sand itself? Turns it into silicon, not dust. Oh, we can make glass like that. That's interesting. With the quartz grindstone though, I mean, is it manual, like we can put a stack in and then come back and the stack's done? Because even that would be fine if we just had 3 of them going. One with cobble in, one with gravel and one with sand. I wouldn't mind just having, like kind of like we do with our coke oven, just coming back every now and again just to kind of empty it and top it up. I think that would be pretty manageable. Right, anyway, let's see if we can't grab any more ice. Otherwise, let's head back to the mob farm, get a load of pig iron, and just keep stacking the steel. Stacking the steel. There's a lot of chalk gravel here. Huh. Oh, that's too manual for my liking. If we got to click it per ting, nah, no point. Hand powered, yeah, no, screw that. Until we get golems, I'm alright. That's, yeah, aluminium, that's fine. I can literally see the ice disappearing as we run towards it, as we load the chunks. That's actually quite a bit there. It is, isn't it? It's all just melting right now in front of our very eyes. Give me all your ice. Huh. Oh, right. So the dust can be sieved for the Thermacraft shards. So you could potentially automate that, which I understand is a big part of Thermacraft. As little as I know about Thermacraft, I know that collecting a load of the shards to begin with is really important. And somebody was complaining, I think, on Reddit maybe, in a different, nothing to do with me. There was a different thread on there where someone was talking about Terrafirmacraft Reloaded and how Thermacraft didn't. Maybe this was in one of my comments. I can't remember, but somebody was saying that the ore generation is really low for Thermacraft stuff. So it's almost impossible to find enough of the shards to do anything significant. So something like that, where we're grinding dust for it, I think would be pretty cool, pretty useful. Can we get to that block before it disappears? Oh, I do also want to have a quick look down there though. Oh, it's gone. There's a few more over there though. There's one, two. Oh, don't you? I thought you needed loads. Okay. Well, I think that's it. The dust, what the dust does is it generates all of them together, you know? So it's kind of cool. Gold. But I've also, I thought whoever it was who was complaining that the ore generation was low, to be honest, I've found quite a lot of sources in my explorations already for these. Yeah, so something like that where we're generating them all evenly the whole time, that would be useful, no doubt. But yeah, if it's not something we can fully automate, then we're probably better off going out into the world. And that one disappeared from right underneath my nose. There we go. So we've got a stack and a half of ice now, and we're still gathering more just along this shore as we work our way home. So it's all good. Yes, that's true. Once we've kind of got everything we need to get out of the mod pack, then there's not going to be a huge demand for it anymore, I suppose. Okay. Well, short of jumping in our boat and going to that middle island, should we just do it? We did come here for ice, didn't we? So let's do that. Seems like it's quite a lot over there. But they were huge. Oh, fine. Yeah, I found a couple of veins, and I think I've nearly found one of each color, exposed veins. It's melting very quickly. Yeah, it's not even worth it. It's disappearing from in front of my very eyes. So where is the mob farm? Yeah, look, so we've got earth shards, we've got all sorts. Where's the rich cobalt? Is that on our way? We're quite close to it. We're not that close to it. Certainly not on our way. I guess we're relatively close to it. Actually, yeah, let's go and get some. Changed my mind. 1,000 blocks isn't too far. And I think cobalt's going to become more and more kind of crucial. Oh, this is cool. This is very cool, guys. So that phone call I got, it is kind of like loosely a work thing. That call that just come in. But it's also a little bit to do with DankNStein. So I work a little bit with charities, and there's talk of me potentially doing some sort of charity streaming test thing. I don't want to say much more about it than that until I know more about it, but that's the text message I've just got. That is from that person who just tried to call. So we'll definitely speak to them after this stream, and I'll keep you guys posted. But if we can do something something for a charity here on this channel, particularly at a time like this when the charities need us more than ever, that would make me very happy. So that's exciting. That's really exciting. I'm starving. And running around in winter isn't the best time for finding food while you're on the road, is it? We're going to have to get ourselves some seaweed. Oh my god. That was so dumb. That looks like very bright. I'm almost certain it's going to be more chalk, but I just want to check it isn't marble. It looks like chalk. Yeah, it is. I knew that, to be honest, but I had to double check. Wow, yeah, you could add it to the ore excavator. That would be nuts if we did that. That would be cool. Let's get up to there. I'm not going to waste a charge for my hook shot. I've been overly optimistic here. We're going to end up stuck in the middle of the water without any way out. Oh dear. Well, a little bit of swimming never hurt anyone. Get the exercise, that's what I say, while we're all staying in all the time. What was I going to say? Here we go. This isn't marble, is it? This is going to be more chalk as well, I think. We're just on the boundary. Yeah, we are. But actually, we have not explored this particular spot. How's that possible? Yeah, we've got a little bit of this island to go across. So that's cool. It's always nice to hit new territory. That is a different rock type there. So what's that then? It's not marble. It's way too dark to be marble. Dacite, okay. That looks really cool with the dacite strips on top of the chalk though. Is it chalk? Yeah. Let's try and climb up this bit and get another. I think maybe this is worth a charge on the hook shot, isn't it? But where do we aim it? Maybe just there's fine. I love that. It's a very satisfying sound, isn't it? I think the guys at Apple knew that with the the old iPods. They all make those sounds, don't they? It's a good bit of like audio branding. Okay, we need to get ourselves some seaweed as well. Oh yeah, I remember this spot with the poor gold. I think we're gonna have to dig back down through a load of cobble that we placed when we pillared our way out of here. Am I right? No. Okay. But we've got one of these. Oh, that's good. And then ladders. Yeah, fine. Easy. Oh, wait. We need the food first, though. Best stream ever. Safe. Glad you enjoy. I'm having a ball. I do want to go back to the base and do more a steel production on the metal press as well before today's up. So we'll grab a load of cobalt, then we'll head to the mob farm, grab a load of pig iron, and then we'll head home. Plan. A plan of attack fit for a king. Boop, boop, boop. Lovely. More, more, more. How'd you like it? It's actually pretty quick and easy to gather seaweed so long as you have a knife. And you don't drown yourself in the process. It's also an important balancing act. Cool. 3/4 of a stack's enough, I think. Just suddenly got worried that I might have left my backpack behind. Maybe some more ladders, yeah. If I had a scythe at the moment, I would 100% grab a load of sticks. We can get some more water before we go down there, that's for sure. Okay, right, let's do the thing. Let's cobalt. This is one of those places where what we found on the actual floor was ardite, and then it ends up being cobalt when you mine it, or rather when you find the vein itself. Oh dear. Oh wait, yeah, I remember. Go on, give us some pig iron. Nice. There you go, 2 ingots of pig iron straight away. Keep your rubbish though. Oh, okay. Alright. It's crazy, isn't it, with looting 3? We got a pig iron ingot from all 4 of those zombies just there. Stupid. No pig iron from him though. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, I thought I left a load here. Cool. Rich cobalt. Is there still actually a lot here? I should have maybe marked it as. Yeah. Still a very large sample. So we just need a good method here of uncovering lots of blocks without killing ourselves. But I remember the densest bit was down here. We're going to see very large around here too. So let's just start some chaos. There we go. That'll do. That gets us started. And we probably dishevelled quite a lot of other rocks down below as well. I know what you mean. It does feel a bit OP, but I also kind of feel like we've earned it. But yeah, it is borderline like too cheesy to do. But I think like when you look at how expensive the immersive engineering things actually are, I think you kind of have to you kind of have to allow it. It's just like, I mean, that metal press alone was so much steel, it wouldn't have been possible. Or like it wouldn't have been possible for another like 3 months of me playing and just grinding like pig iron production. Yeah. I think if it's there, use it. And then, I mean, there's even occasions, because of how extreme this mod pack is, how expensive some stuff is, there's been occasions where it's not in the pack, but we've still added it just so we can use it to give ourselves a little bit of a edge. For example, the open block sleeping bag. I know like Sid at Titanium Gaming Media did the exact same thing. He added that recipe in too for the sleeping bag, because it's just like such a cool item. You just need it. Okay, so we need more. There we go. Oh, there we go. More. I think this is a good thing about Rich as well, is even when it's like a little bit sparse like this, even if we just get, say, 4 stacks of 16, it's going to be a lot of ingots that's going to translate into. Ooh. It is true. Look, Azuma, I know exactly what you're saying. The thing is, we've got so many other ores to mine anyway as well. It's like it's not all just going to be steel. And in order to make lots of red and blue steel, we'll need to be out mining lots of other stuff. Okay, yeah, good. We will have exposed a load of stuff above from the blocks that have fallen. Oh, here we go. It's a nice little pocket here. I definitely know what you mean though. Like it's all about, I mean, that's what they call it, isn't it? Like in games, like it's an issue of balance. And so I think as long as we are balanced in the approach that we take, and as long as we're having fun, it's all good. But I'd kind of rather take advantage of some of these little tricks that we find along the way, if it means we can do more interesting stuff quicker, such as like starting immersive engineering. And I think also, like, you want to be able to exploit stuff that you find, because that's part of the fun of like going through the process of like, okay, I need to understand everything about this pack. I need to understand how it all works, how everything fits together, and where the loopholes are, so that we can then exploit them. Like there's satisfaction in doing that alone, you know. And because it is mad how much more looting 3 gives you. I mean, I hadn't seen a zombie ever drop an ingot of pig iron. I think the chance of them dropping an ingot of normal iron is like pretty slim. But it seems that with looting 3, like the normal iron is dropped just as frequently, but pig iron just comes out way more. It's kind of interesting. Seems like the looting 3 affects different ores differently. So with those, like, we've got like 45 pieces. So we've got like another 15, 16 ingots here or something since we landed here. Probably still very large sample here. Yes, we just need to like come here with a gunpowder barrel. That would be the one. I do kind of feel like we're in the middle of the vein though, and we've already gutted the center of it. So I think everything is going to be a little bit time consuming. Like we're not going to find like another really dense pocket probably anytime soon. Now, that's 3 full stacks. It's nice to have had just to got a little bit. There we go. It's almost like the best strategy. As long as you've cleared the floor and you know that things aren't going to drop onto the floor, the best strategy is kind of to just cause cave-ins, because it exposes the most stuff quickest, you know. Okay, we can get those stacked onto there too. Let's make 1 boat for the way home. Throw some of these things away. If we place the... Oh, there we go, there's some up there. If we place the... What's it called? Backpack down here. Underneath that, nothing's going to fall on it. Hey, Ethan. Welcome. Wagwan the Fox. What the Fox? We are grabbing some cobalt. We've got loads of clay. Got a cheeky bit of coal. What's occurring? The plan is to get a load of cobalt here while we're here. We got some ice as well and some snow. And then we're going to hit the mob farm on the way home, grab some pig iron. And yeah, all of the good stuff. But that's a full stack, so that can go away. That chalk we can just maybe leave here. Cool, that's fine by me now. Oh, and maybe we take that. So we want to let's finish this and then 1 more stack and get 5 full stacks of the rich stuff, and I think that'd be enough for me. I'll be happy with that. Where did I see some more? Over here. There we go. Let me out. Can I see more through there? No, that's why I dropped this wood. There's some though. Right, hello. Hello. I guess we're going to end up picking these things up eventually. Throw them away when we leave. There's one. There's another. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Are you okay down there? Everything alright? I love that sound. Spooky. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Oh, cool. Load of smooth blocks. They're actually quite useful. If you can get the cave-ins to do that work for you. We haven't destroyed all our ladders, have we, on our way out? No, good. But yeah, not seeing a whole lot here. Still very large around here, though. Come on. Let's be having you. You call that a cave-in? Hammer time. Alright, stop. go. There's a piece up there. Boo doo 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 doo. Oh god. Oh god. Hello. Winking at me. Yeah. So on that one, apparently, ow, ow. Apparently with the whole like cobalt ardite issue, the way it goes is that anything that was rich or medium quality says ardite but comes out as cobalt. So the only way we can get ardite is by mining the poor quality veins of ardite. So yeah, that does mean that ardite is going to be a bottleneck, because even when we do find a source of it, 2 out of 3 times it's actually cobalt, and the times when we do find that it is ardite, it is always going to be poor quality. It's like impossible for us to mine anything but poor quality ardite in this pack, and it's not something we can easily fix apparently either. Heyo, Scritch, how's it going? Welcome to the fray. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a blast, as per. You know what I think I've done though? I think I've totally effed up my chances of getting out of here. So we're gonna have to work on that. Right, let's... Ah, look, but we have exposed enough to hopefully get what we wanted, which is 14 more pieces to get 2 more full stacks. I think we've got that here. Oh, hello. Let's eat some gorgeous seaweed. Finally not working. Good, yes. Well, some of this isolation malarkey has its benefits, I suppose. It's kind of hard to see it that way sometimes. What's that? 9. So we need 7 more pieces. Come on now. That sounded like a big one. Just so irresponsible. Okay, I take it back about the last one. That one sounded like the big one. Yeah, apparently it's like it's not something we can just like change within the script files. It's like deep in the mod itself, or the way the mods have been written together. I don't know. Stefano, I think, was the one who did the research on that. Oh, there we go. 16. Let's grab that block down there. There's another one there. Any of these like smooth stone blocks that we can see are useful to pick up, I think. But cool, I'm fine with that. Let's get out of here and head to the mob farm. If we just put one of those back there. There we go. We are indeed, yeah. The fact that I think it's only the poor quality veins of ardite that will actually give us ardite, and all the rest are doomed. But I mean, yeah, Ethan, that's a really good suggestion. It's probably something we should do. It maybe gives us a bit more flexibility than we'd perhaps like to kind of exploit a little bit. But why not? Oh yes, mix it with something else. That's a good idea. To balance it a bit. Yeah, it seems like everybody's having the same idea at the same time here. That's it. Great minds think alike, guys. So I think that's probably what we will end up doing. So let's organize our inventory here before we leave. And chuck those in. So we have 5 of those. That's good. We get a load of andesite, which is fine. A few bits of chalk. Let's move that down there so we can move that up there. So those can go together, and that can go with that, and that can go with that. Cool. Happy. Oh yeah, and sleeping bag goes in there too, as per our new system. Right. Boat on the bar, water on the bar. Rich cobalt off. Mob farm, mob farm, mob farm, mob farm. On. And we're off. Ender IO, nice. Incidentally, what is it used to make these custom recipes? Well, Stefano has an amazing video on his channel that shows exactly how you do that. I think it's MineTweaker, yeah. Just the like script file for MineTweaker has like a list of recipes in it, and you can just like just kind of copy and paste recipes that are already there, and then go and look up item IDs and stuff. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we could just make up our own alloy for Ardite. The weird thing is that then you'd be making Ardite out of cobalt, and then you'd be mixing cobalt and Ardite to get manilium. Oh, so I see what you're saying. Yes, we just make manilium be a recipe that doesn't involve it anyway. Then we'd end up with Ardite when we found poor veins, though. I mean, what we could do, just like we've exploited certain elements of the world that maybe aren't quite as they should be. This is something that isn't quite as it should be, but we could just like have it be part of the lore of our world. Like Ardite is just incredibly rare. It's just something that it's one of those choke points where when we need manilium, the mission is always going to be, can we find the Ardite? You know, there is a poor quality vein of it quite close to our base, which we got most of the Ardite that we've gotten from there. And I suppose whenever we find nuggets on the floor now, they're going to become incredibly valuable. So we could just do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, we take the rough with the smooth. Zombies drop pig iron, cool. Ardite, incredibly rare. Cool. Just all part of the world. Wow. Wait, can we can't grind cobalt into lapis, can we? Is that something we'd have to add? If that's already in here, that's mind-blowing. Lore, exactly. Oh, whoops. No! Okay, I just tried to fly with a piece of seaweed. Just like I've got a hang glider in here somewhere. Holds out seaweed, falls to death. Like the seaweed isn't picking up enough lift. Probably because it's all like soggy and wet and heavy and floppy. Okay, hold on. This is like a what kind of moment, because I thought I looked up all the lapis. And it was like, yeah, marble gravel, and that's the only type of gravel. Lapis powder, lapis. Crusher, lapis. Sag mill. Oh, blue dye gets us lapis powder. But hold on, but we don't want lapis powder, we want the pieces of ore, don't we, for tinkers? Or could we use that, even though it's blue dye? Oh man, wait, hold on, there's research to be done here. Dust gets us it too, that's another reason to get dust out. So vanilla lapis has been changed to be called blue dye. Interesting. Terrafirmacraft blue dye indeed comes from cobalt. Wow. Okay, well what we'll have to do, well let's try with a small piece of cobalt when we get home, if Tinker's knows. Yeah, because Tinker might just take that blue dye there, which we can then craft immediately into... Oh, you saw the recipe before. We can convert it. Like that. Into Minecraft blue dye. If Tinker's doesn't know, like you say, then we're laughing, aren't we? Okay, whoops. Getting a bit carried away here. Okay, that's something we're going to try when we get home in a moment then. 100%. But let's get on to this mob farm now. Need a bit of breakfast. Yeah, it's a good point, folks. Like, I think I do need to do that because I keep seeing those little nodes that I need to... They're the ones I need to scan, right? So, tell me if I'm wrong. My limited understanding of Thorncraft is that you have the shards, and there's like 5 or 6 types of those, like different types of shard. But then you have this essence stuff, which comes from those weird orbs. And there's like tons of types of essence. Is that right? Have I kind of understood things correctly? And so you have to run around with the scanner scanning those weird little orb things to work out what type of essence each of the orbs is going to give you. Yeah? Something like that? Right, ballpark? I've seen the scanning glass thingy. Yeah, but I don't know that much about it. I think it's called the scanning thingy now. We've all decided we can agree on that much. I'm just gonna reload the world because I'm getting too many lag spikes now. Danky. Oh, you can scan objects. Wow. Okay. Yes, you suck the power into the wand. I've seen that. I think, yeah, Thorncraft's one of those ones I'm gonna have to hit a few sessions on the wiki. I like doing that late at night. Like if I'm too kind of tired and it's like the end of the evening, maybe I've just finished like a Zomboid stream or something like this, and I'm like, I feel like working on my Minecraft world a bit, but I actually don't feel like doing anything, and I'm too tired to trust myself to do things like logically, and like, I'll probably like mess something up or like waste a load of resources or make some sort of stupid mistake. That's like those kind of late night sessions there is when I tend to just trawl the wiki, just looking at a particular mod that I've not seen before. So I think my next late night Wikipedia, like wiki trawling session, oh, hello, will be a Thorncraft one. The Defenders, hello. Welcome to the ting. Bits. Yes, Ethan, just give me all your recipes. Capture nodes. Okay, now you guys have lost me, yeah. Now you're like, whew, you're on that level above my understanding of what's going on. That's a bear. Okay, well, hopefully our boat doesn't break. We can just keep riding the river of dreams. So far, so good. This is pretty atmospheric, not gonna lie. Okay, but yeah, time to get out anyway. Oh, I'm slow. There we go. Be down. Oh wait, I'm seeing loads of creepers and things. Okay, no, there's no dudes here by the altar, that's the main thing. It's not the middle of the night. Yeah, not yet. I don't mind getting a little bit of a boost to my research just from like you lot pointing me in the right direction though. Oh, okay. The problem is sometimes I miss the kind of the meaning just from the slight like lag, between the slight latency between when I'm talking about something and then by the time you guys have commented back. Okay, yeah, so there was a load of crap here, like, yeah, all the dirt we dug up. So let's see how much pig iron. I'll show you guys in real time the kind of efficiency levels that we're reaching here. Oh, look, there's loads of stuff there that hasn't despawned yet. And all of these barrels are all pretty much completely filled with crap now. And I've cut holes in the top of the zombie side. Sorry, of the skeleton side, and put these torches. So that's my crude way of switching the skeleton side off. But when nighttime comes, the torches aren't quite light enough on their own, and you do get some zombies spawning. I mean, some skeletons spawning. But during the day, it is limited to only zombies. God, that's loud. See, I think the first one of these we had, it's so annoying these potatoes don't combine in inventory for some reason. I don't know why, but they don't. It's very irritating. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Defenders, that's what we've just been discussing. Like, I think that's a good shout. Something like that. So this is my kind of jam, is that I just Now I just throw away all of the rotten flesh and the brains and the coins. But I'm saving the heads. Because don't you need like mob heads for Thorncraft as well at certain times, I think. And so I just stand up here, have a little munch, have a little drink, wait for a few zombies to appear down there, jump down, kill them, process the stuff I get from them, rinse and repeat. And I can sort of, in about 20 minutes, I can get about 32 pig iron. Usually. God, this is still way too loud when they're all talking shit. Six. Not bad. Yeah, let's double check the rotten flesh. And the bronze coins, I've tried to melt those down as well. There's nothing you can do with them. Yep. Fleesh. Wow, it can be a food. Terrafirmacraft. How do we make that then? Curious. But this is all just the Terrafirmacraft one, yeah. There's nothing with this. A block of flesh. There are actually quite a few recipes on there. Maybe I shouldn't be throwing it all away. Graveyard soil. Grim. You use it for smite in the enchanter. For blood. We use it in Thorncraft. Okay. Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong eating zombie flesh? Oh, that's one of the spined, yes. 8. See, so we got 8 ingots of it already. And if you think about how much time you'd spend slaving over a blast furnace, this is all pretty efficient. Let's... Oh yeah, I want to check the brains. That was the next thing, to just double check that there isn't anything super useful. Same use as the flesh there. I mean, to be fair as well, the other thing is we do have a lot of flesh. Saved here. Anyway. I'm sure we'll come across some oh, here we go, look. So skeletons are starting to appear, which means we need to go up and sleep, because it must mean it's night time. Yes, so the defenders, you are definitely along the right lines of exactly what I'm thinking we need to do here. But I want to do it in an episode, probably next episode, now that we have all the rest of the process sorted. Optimizing this part of it, I think, is key. So yeah, what we'd want is to drop them and then have a water stream to bring them back up, so the killing chamber's right next to the... I don't know, something like that. I haven't built mob farms in 1.7 for so long. The other thing that would be really cool would be to have just much bigger storage here with loads of hoppers and maybe a vacuum hopper. That would be cool. Yeah, look, so we're on 11. 11 ingots now. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, let's keep adding the flesh in there then. Maybe it's mostly the potatoes that we want to throw away because we can't stack them, so they're just unmanageable. Do we have any skellies there? Yeah, we do have one. Let's get you did. When we had sharpness on the looting 3 as well, that helped preserve its durability. But this one does have unbreaking 3, which the other one didn't. The other one had sharpness, which was a good element, but the unbreaking I think is doing much better for us. Oh, are there spikes in this pack? I don't think so. Those are just decorative, aren't they? Alright, heads, bones. Stone javelin's a bit of a whack one. There's an arrow there. Oh yeah, and these rings. Okay. Oh, hello. Pleased to see me. I know the spikes you mean. Are they the spikes that are in Sky Factory? I presume that's what you're thinking of. That's what immediately came to my mind when you said spikes. But yes, I often like, I haven't done it maybe like, I've done like maybe this is my 4th session here, grinding for pig iron. So I haven't done a huge amount of it, but when I've done it in the past, it's just a classic, one of those classic, chuck on like a episode of Rick and Morty or something on the other screen, just cotch and get it done. We'll stop when we get to 32. A stack of 32 is a nice haul, I think. What was that? That was like there's something weird in there. There's a little spider in there. Wonder how that guy's appeared. I know, I can't wait for Rick and Morty to start again. My god. That show's like on another level. This spider's going to annoy me if we can't kill it because it's too small. Well, 19 ingots. Cheeky. Something that's similar to bone meal, but it's got a slightly different name. I can't remember. Something else. Ender pearl. Don't mind if I do. There we go. Let's maybe chuck those potions in there too. And the ender pearl will come back for you, and that full stack can go in there as well. Oh, there's a stupid bronze pickaxe that somebody's dropped for me as well. Calcium blend. That's exactly what I was thinking of. That's the ticket. And look, I mean, to be fair, look, this isn't the fastest thing, is it? It's not like something I'm probably going to do if there's any better alternative. I think once we got the arc furnace going, the Immersive Engineering arc furnace, I think it might actually be more efficient to go back to mining iron and just like processing it into steel in machines rather than doing this anyway, because this does also really rely on looting 3, which we can't always get. Where's the flesh going? There we go. That's full now there as well. Okay. So be it. Cheeky little munch. Cheeky little drank. Is that stupid spider like blocking zombies from coming down? Yeah, I don't think it would work on TFC crops either, unfortunately. Without some further modifications. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, defenders. Like, it makes more sense probably to focus on enchanting the weapons themselves. Also, this is a warhammer. We'd be better off with a sword for zombies or a halberd. Well, a halberd would be the best option. Something with slashing. Because the zombies, the crushing isn't particularly effective either. Who knows? If we got lapis anyway, if that blue dye trick works, then we'll just make a sword with a load of lapis on it. And then just keep repairing that when we need to. Okay, we're at 25 ingots now. That's not bad. Come on, let's hit 32. And let's get out of here. 25 still. Did I just throw something in there that we want? I think I threw some zombie heads. I think that's fine. Woo! Here we go. It's like, looks like a good haul. $28, lovely. We do get the occasional bit of gold as well, so you know. It's all good. Ow. Oh, we're starting to get skeletons appear over here. Time for another sleep upstairs then. Where are the heads? In here. Those can be combined down. Throw all those away. Right, let's go have a sleep. I pretty much have clocked that it's like you have to be right here to be far away enough from the mobs. Yeah, dragons everywhere sounds like that would piss me off. It's like it reminds me of like my experience of playing RLcraft. It was just like, hey, this is kind of cool. I like all the different new recipes, and yeah, this looks cool. This is quite fun. And then dead. It's like, how did that happen? Some ridiculous monster appeared out of the sky. It wasn't even a dragon. It was just some weird thing. But I hear the dragons in RLcraft are really annoying too. I think big bosses like that, you want the player to spawn them in. You don't want them just roaming the world, like killing people who've just started a playthrough. It's just like, no, let's not do it like that. It's mental. Right. So we are one ingot away. And then we can just go. There we are, 32. So how long was that? We were here for about 20 minutes, I think, weren't we? Something like that. That was about bang on. Oh, and then, ooh, taint tendril. That's very cool. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna keep it. Yeah, certain biomes. Something like that would make sense, yeah. We'll leave them. Leave them. We'll leave them. Take the heads, take the bones, take the potion, take the pearl, take the gold coins. Leave the sticks, take the potion. Oh. The thing dissolved and infected me. Damn. Oh well, it's another inventory slot at least. Yeah, and we can leave all the rest of that crap. And actually we can throw away this silly shovel and this silly javelin and that rotten flesh. So actually if there's anything else we wanted to take, like the arrows, we could consider taking the arrows. Maybe the greaves. Cool. Decent sesh. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, Ethan, exactly. If you set up dragons like that, where they were like, you knew if you were in dragon territory or not, I think that's fine. I guess kind of like in vanilla, like you have the dragon roaming free, but only at in the end. So it's like when you go to the end, you know you're setting yourself up for a dragon fight. If you're just like in the early game and you're just starting to like gather your first like pickaxe, and then a dragon just appears out of nowhere when you're completely unable to even run away. That was the thing I found in RLcraft, was some of those like crazy boss mobs that are just roaming. Like you can't even run. You're not like fast enough to do that. It's kind of like, okay, I'm out. Forest fires, yeah, good point. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about TFCs and TFC in deserts. I don't think it does. That barn looks good, doesn't it? Maybe I was thinking we could make the roof a little bit more interesting by just putting a couple of strips of wood that look like they're kind of holding all of the kind of yarn or hay or whatever it is up in place. Okay, so first things first, the red one's on there. We should have our finished 16 steel from there. Amazing. So we can just chuck the 32 in and they're processed one by one. Good, because they're being turned into, yeah, perfect. Oh, baby. I left my backpack behind. Oh, moron. That's annoying. Okay. Okay. Oh well. Let's put some of this stuff away and then we'll go back and get it. It's not like the mob farm is pretty close by, so it's not the worst thing. Heads. Vanilla mob drops like bones. Let's smelt all these gold coins into more gold as well because I've got tons of them. And I think you can get a decent amount of gold from them. So why don't we do that? Alright, we'll go in there too. Yeah, cool. That's enough. Alright, let's get going. So dumb. I just spotted that. Did the tentacle just lick my taint? I believe so. That was cracking me up when I first what was it? I think it's in like episode 1 or 2 when I'm like exploring that taint and there's a block in there called crusted taint. That's quite an image that conjures up. Not a pleasant one. Is Terrafirmacraft 2 still being worked on? I heard it was like pretty much a myth. I don't know. That's the video I've got on my channel that has the most views. Is the little mess around I did in Terrafirmacraft 2 when they like put out a little pre-release thing. Because I was like, my finger was right on the pulse. Like I was like checking those forums about it like daily at that time just by chance. And then I saw the post from Biox being like, here you go, you can have a little fiddle with it, what we've done so far. So I just downloaded it straight away and like made a video like that night of me just messing around with it. Watching it back now, it's a bit cringy because it was like in my first little wave of YouTube activity 3 years ago, which was, I don't think, anywhere near as successful as this particular wave has been so far. I was still making shit up as I went along, really. Which I suppose I still am now, but to a greater extent back then. But yeah, it's got like something like 7,000, 8,000 views, that video. Just pretty jokes. But episode 1 of this season is fast approaching. Like episode 1 of this series is on something like 4,500 now, I think. Yeah, Vintage Story looks cool. I want to play Vintage Story. Safe. Who's this? DankNStein. Tumisang. Is that another word? My eyesight is so bad. Tumisang. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the series. I also appreciate people who put an O in the word nice. That's nice. But yeah, no, thanks very much. Glad you enjoy it. Right, we've got our backpack. That's the main thing. So let's put it down there. Then let's have a look in here. Why did they come back out as pig iron still? They're just coming out as pig iron. It's not working. Has it forgotten what attachment it's got on it because it's been like... Tumi-sung. Cool, Tumi-sung. My bad. Thanks for correcting. I think it's good to... It's good for you to... Yeah, correct me on these things. Let's take them out because it isn't working. Why isn't it working then? We were literally doing this earlier today. It was working fine. Oh. We need an empty hand. Take that off. Put it back on. Put them back in. Nope. It worked so well for such a small amount of time. What did we get? 9 ingots. It's a block in it. Let's throw one on manually. I'm getting really superstitious now. Like, I don't think I've ever taken them straight from the mob farm. So I'm just going to place them, pick them back up. This is really weird. Come on now. Is it that the ones that the zombies dropped like aren't now they're working? I placed them and picked them back up. Yeah, no, red is the right one. Blue is the one for sheets and double ingots. Finberg. Yes, Finberg, safe. That's so weird. Like, when I tried that, just like placing them in the world and picking them back up again, I was like, I'm almost certain this isn't going to work. But it is the only thing that's different about these ingots than the previous pig iron ingots I've put in. So we have to make a stack out of them and then pick them back up again. And also, the one that I placed accidentally and then picked back up again, it rejoined the old stack. I think they are. They can't be. There's no other type, is there? Like, they weren't like Tinker's pig iron ingots. But there must be something going on. Anyway, if we have to place them and pick them back up again, we have to place them and pick them back up again, I guess. But that seems super weird. Yeah, it's like a tag. Yeah, exactly. But then these should work straight away. Let's double check. I don't trust it now. Steel. Okay, good. So weird. Alright, let's... Is there anything else in our main bag that we need to take to the armory? No, but we could put this back on. And turn those into those. Have a little drink. Right, so it's something to do with it only working with ingots that are created by me rather than ingots that are created by mob drops. for some reason, a mob drop must have a different tag on it, which isn't compatible with the other mods. Some trousers now. Have you got trousers on? Yeah, you do. Has anyone not got any trousers on? You haven't got any trousers on. Have some trousers. Oh, in fact, that's like another basic set to go there. We've got a couple potions to put away. What's this one? Fire resistance would go in there, wouldn't it? There we go. DankNStein. Yes, Azuman. How are we? Right, perfect. You know what I might want to do to this chest? Like, let's pick it up. And then we need like some kind of a block to put underneath it. Have I got a block anywhere? No, probably not. That guy. Perfect. This is actually the perfect brick. It'll look really nice. And then we can put the chest facing this way, because that just seems to make more sense. We're going to be accessing it from here. And then from this side, we don't have a floating chest. Yeah. Yeah, cool. It's nice to put that one block to use. And then we've got all of this to place downstairs. Or in fact, you know what we could do? Something we haven't done yet with this thing, and something that I know we're going to need an awful lot of as we move on with Immersive Engineering. So let's, nope, that doesn't belong in there, it belongs in here. Let's make some rods. We ain't done that yet. Excuse me, is there someone? Some sort of zombie somewhere. Let's put 16 in, which gives us 32 rods. 2? Yeah. Okay, sweet. And then we'll put these 32 and the 9 downstairs. Big in the game. So there must be a different entity, but like that doesn't appear in the NEI. Really strange. Anyway, we could experiment a little bit more with it later. Get out of my face. So we've done that. We want to just get rid of that little nugget of gold. We want to process our cobalt. But we also want to grind one piece up. We don't have like little pieces, do we? No, that's tungsten. We've got a little bit of ardite. So let's grind up one of these and then test it on a tinker tool. Oh, tinker, tinker, it's a tinker. Yeah, interesting. Right, blue dye, Terrafirmacraft blue dye, 4 pieces. Which we can turn into Minecraft blue dye. So let's have 2 pieces of each. And give them both a little test here. On. There we go. So we want probably that pick that we made without having to make a whole new tinker tool. This would be the one that we would want, because we've still got 2 modifiers remaining on it. This would be the one that we might want to put some fortune on. In fact, no, we probably don't, because I think we've already confirmed that whatever it's called. This tinker's called Fortune Luck, isn't it? You can tell you're a software developer by the fact that even in that comment you've had nested brackets. That's cool. Okay, just silence. So to get one full level of that, we need 450. That's insane. I think the thing is, Fortune isn't going to be useful because Fortune isn't going to work in this pack. On the ores apparently, but dot is dev. That's jokes. Yeah, like what this is useful for is that we want to make a tinker's sword. A tinker's sword. Put tons of cobalt. So we're not going to actually process all of this cobalt into ingots then. It should live over here for now. Can we turn the Terrafirmacraft stuff into Minecraft? Yeah, there we go. So put that there for now. And we'll do that in the next episode because that's definitely like an episode worthy task. But we'll make ourselves an amazing tinker's sword and we'll put as much luck on it as we can. Should we do it now? We could just do it now, couldn't we? I don't know. Where do we want to put this bone? It's going to go in like the miscellaneous weird one, isn't it, here? Yeah. I'm going to put... There we go. Keep that there. That makes sense, I think, to me. And then, alright, should we see if we can't unpack everything now? So we've got a bit of dirt and cobble to put away downstairs, and sand. I'll come back for all the clay and the ice, I guess. In fact, no. It makes sense to do the ice and the clay with the... Sorry, do the ice and the snow with the berries. Let's just head down here. Oh yeah. This guy can go. What did we have loads of? We were getting... Was it andesite? Yeah. We've actually got tons of andesite. That's cool. And chalk, dirt. And some chalk. Sand and gravel. Classic piece of schist. An alumite bow. Wow. Ooh, chemical life. That's a good point. That is a good point. Could we remove the enchant to a book? I wonder. That would be interesting. Coal and charcoal. I think we can put these into the coke oven as well, because I've not known what to do with them. But I think that is what you do with them. Grind them in the can, or... Oh, you can actually just make torches straight out of them. That is jokes. Yes, coke oven. So we can make coal coke out of them too. Might be worth waiting for the crusher and getting sulfur out of them too, or the sag mill. This sag mill keeps coming up. Seems to have tons and tons of recipes. Grinds ores and other items. Okay. Achievable. Okay, so my mind is just churning through a few different possibilities here. We might need a clay, like a dedicated clay chest. And it should probably go right there. Or it's another one of the ones that deserves to be around here, next to fire clay, and we just have clay. I think we can do that, and I also wanted to move that one too. So we'll have clay in there. And then we're going to put gunpowder here. So these are like all the TFC kind of minerals and things that are particularly important on their own. Ooh. Cheeky bit of organisation here. I think this is how I had it set up, wasn't it? Yeah, looks about right. That's an interesting recipe. I can't believe that you've said like it was either me or Etho. Like, oh, it could have been either. That's crazy. I'm gonna take it as a massive compliment. That's so jokes. Okay, and then round here with these guys. There we are. So we just need to put these arrows away and then grab the ice and get that down in the coal bunker. Or in the, not in the coal bunker, whatever it's called. The cellar. And that's one empty backpack. Steel rods. We're going to actually just leave those in there. Actually, no. You know where they belong. And also, I've been meaning to open this chest today and just check what we've got left over because I couldn't quite remember. But here it is. Here's what we've got left from our foray into immersive engineering. Oh, now we've got 32 rods, which we can make loads more fences out of, which I believe we need. So let's have a quick look at some of these heavy machinery. What's an improved blast furnace? Oh, so we've got to make tons of these reinforced bricks and then do you build it the same way? What was everyone's opinions on the improved blast furnace? Worth it? Arc furnace. This is the thing, isn't it? I think those scaffolding blocks use the fence, don't they? Oh yeah, you need to make those electrodes. Okay, that's a complicated beast, that one. Oh, Squidge, stop it. Arc furnace uses a ton of power. Yeah, I wonder how much power those water wheels are going to actually allow when we start building these really big things. But I was thinking it's going to be cool because this can act as like a kind of like a transition, whatever you call it. We'd probably want to put one of those like beams there. One of these things, hold on. One of these guys, one of the wooden posts, like here or something, so then we can bring the power from there over to here. So once this whole place is like covered in those wires above our heads, it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I guess I'm more consistent. I'm always waiting for Etho's next one. Like, come on. What we got here? Wintergreen. Oh, yes. Do we have any wintergreens already? I don't think so. I think these are a new one. I think that's why I grabbed them. Yeah, it is a new one. We need to sort out this area, though. It's a disgrace. Anyway, let's put the ice and the snow in there. Presumably our temperature's like 3.5, so let's come back and check what the temperature is after we've left them in there for a spell of time. $420 subs. Yeah, baby. I know, I saw that coming this morning. Yeah, okay, Stefano. I figured that it might hold the same risks, the same the same issues as the crude one, so that's fine. We just won't go there with that blast furnace. We'll go straight for arc furnace. Was there something else I wanted to put in here? Oh yeah, I just wanted to put this pick back. This is the pick we're going to go to when this steel one breaks. They're roughly as fast as one another. The steel one's slightly faster, and it's going to break. Yeah, I'm really keen on the ore excavator. Can we just have it? Let me go and have a look at that in the book quickly. Oh, that classic route where I run across there has been slightly changed by having that water wheel there now. Excavator. The excavator is one of the pinnacles of modern engineering. It's able to dig up minerals from veins inaccessible by normal mining. The excavator is a complex structure which requires 4,000 RF per tick. Oh my god. That's a lot of RF. Like, our 3 water wheels, which were at like maximum efficiency that I was pretty happy with, produced 114 RF per tick when they were at full pelt. So I guess you'd need to either build like tons and tons and tons of these. I mean, what, 4,000 a tick? How many ticks is it going to take to use up 1 million? Not many. We'd need a lot of water wheels, like a huge amount, but it's not. Well, we would need like 35 or something, roughly 30 to 35 setups like that, like 30 to 35 triple water wheels. But ultimately, yeah, diesel generator. Yeah. It would be a lot. It would be a lot of power that we'd need, or like a lot of capacitors, like a big array of capacitors, maybe. Yeah, and then we need diesel generators anyway because we need something that's portable for the excavator, don't we? So there's that too. Astonishing. Well, let me have a little drink. And I think that is where we'll probably call it for today for the stream. I've got what just got very dark, that wall. That was strange. Did I used to have like a torch up there or something? We need one. We need like a... I don't think it's going to let me do this. No, we need to get into there somehow, but there's no way I'm taking the risk and breaking one of those without being able to chisel it. Yeah, we could make stacks of windmills. I mean, a massive water wheel farm would be quite fun. And it's not a ludicrous amount because they're pretty cheap, the water wheels. I suppose it's the kinetic dynamos. Then we'd need like to make like 30, 40 kinetic dynamos. And a lot of cables. It's probably a stupid way of doing it. But the thing is, once we did it, if we built a huge underground, massive like array of water wheels in a huge room, like let's say we dig this pit down to bedrock, and on each side of all 4 of the walls we just have those just repeating all the way down, and you could like and go up and down the middle of it, and all these cables spiraling up to the top. Then we wouldn't need to piss around. Once we built that thing, it would just be like beast mode. We'd just have power like falling out of our ass over here. And then we'd still need to mess around with diesel generators for our portable stuff like the ore excavator. But it would mean that like going out and getting oil wasn't like a regular occurrence. Interesting. Food for thought. We could do like a stream where we just build water wheels for like a day. Yeah, I heard that about windmills. That's why I chose water wheels, because windmills need to be like up at the build limit to get maximum efficiency, whereas water wheels you just need to curve the water. It wouldn't be madly long. Well, it would be really long. Interesting. It's very interesting. Yes, geothermic generators. I might do some experiments with geothermic generators to see if they're more or less efficient in terms of resources in to power out. Interesting. Well, it's been good. It's been good today. And the revelation of lapis is a big one, really, isn't it? That we can get lapis out of cobalt. That's pretty cool. I suppose we do want, like, we're going to need cobalt for tools. That was why I grabbed a load of it. But we've got a decent amount. Yeah, we've still got quite a decent amount here. 51 more ingots. Yeah. The water wheel wildness. That's okay. I've got to write that down. That's the name of the episode. Yeah, no, thanks everyone for joining us anyway. Yeah, it's been good today, eh? Let's just go grab like a little bite so we don't log in hungry. So that's always nice. Ooh, moody sunrise. Oh yeah, and we can check that the ice has indeed started to have a good impact here. Yeah, we're down at 1 degree. We're at 3.5, I think. 1 degree is fine. What are we most in need of? Grain. Let's eat that bread. The sandwiches, like, they're really good for keeping your hit points high, but ultimately it's just a gameplay loop that I'm already bored of, making sandwiches all the time. But yeah, done some good work here. So yeah, take care, people. Look after one another from the comforts of your homes, obviously. Look after yourselves. And look out for a little 420 special. I'll try and put something out tonight. Maybe Rocker's onboard stream, who knows. And yeah. See you later, alligator. That's pretty cool. Alright, yeah. Peace. Peace out.